I think we're back. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Hello, we are coming to you live from Color Me Beautiful, and we today we have two very special guests. We've got Sara Palmer. Say hi, Sara.
Hey.
And Sara is our in-house Francois makeup artist that is going to be demonstrating today. And then you guys know Jen. You've seen her when we've done our training on the new consultants when we do the facial and the makeover portion. So welcome, Jen. Thank you for coming again. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about highlighting and contouring and a little bit of baking too. These are all buzzwords that are in the industry today. And as beauty consultants, we have to be on top of our game. We need to know what the trends are. And in order to find out what the trends are, we have to look for them. But what we're going to do today is bring the trend to you. So so Jen has already, Sara did this side of her face. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? So she's highlighted, she's contoured. We're going to talk about all the products that Sara has used on her to get this look. And I think you're going to be amazed at the assortment of products. And today we are using everything in Color Me Beautiful. Of course, you can highlight and contour with both Color Me Beautiful and Floyd Roberts. We're just focusing on Color Me Beautiful today. So let's go ahead and get started so that we can show you all of the wonderful products that we have that can help you to be able to get this look. Okay?
So I'm starting off with the concealer under the eye to highlight.
And the concealer that you're using is the Amber Light Neutral
yes,
and Color Me.
Shade that we have.
Okay, so Light Neutral and Color Me Beautiful.
I'm going to go ahead and kind of press that on and then move it up to the top of the cheekbone all the way through. And really get under that lash line right here.
And Sara is using the concealer brush that is a part of our brush collection that's available both in Color Me Beautiful and Floyd Roberts. And so highlighting is what she's doing right now, focusing on that upper jawline and under the eye area. This is really the focal point. When people look at your face, they go straight to that eye area. And she's also highlighting on her nose, on her lip dimple, and then also on the center of her chin.
Now, I already did a little highlight up here when I first did the look, but I'm going to just do a little bit more to kind of show you exactly where I position the concealer. So that's going to be the concealer. And then go ahead and take your Beauty Blender sponge. What I usually like to do is mix a little moisturizer with it. It really helps just dampen the sponge, especially if your client's dry. It will really help have the product work into the skin. So just take your narrow-sided Beauty Blender brush and go ahead and blend it in. Now, it doesn't take a lot to blend this in. You work under that eye and up, out with the cheekbone. And you're going to do the same thing with the nose. Go ahead. Run up and out. And then to increase that Cupid's bow. I love a defined Cupid's bow, so I really like to work that product down with the hairs. And then out through the chin.
Oh yeah, you can see everything kind of coming to life, the contouring and the highlighting actually right now, which is what Sara's doing.
So next, I'm going to contour with the Tan Loose Mineral Foundation, just to give more of a natural contour, so it's not too harsh on her.
That looks great. Look at that cute little face.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them.
Grab a little tan to our top.
So of course this Tan Loose Mineral foundation is in the career starter kits that we have with Color Me Beautiful. And Jen normally, and one of the things that we didn't mention when we started was that Jen started out, her foundation that she had on is the Morning Light in Amber. So your foundation should be on first, and then you start with your highlighter, and now we're moving into the contouring section. And so you can see that Sara is being very strategic and methodical by being right there in that contour of hollow of her cheek, and is bringing it down almost like it's a blush.
So I start at the top of the ear, and work my way down, kind of following where the indent is in her cheek.
Mm-hmm.
But what I like to do is kind of curve it around the apples of her cheek, so when she smiles, you really get that defined, like Christy Teigen kind of look, where she has really strong cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I love to just define right there. And go back up and working your way to the corner of the lip and kind of blending that up.
And Sarah's using the angled blush brush that's a part of the brush collection that we have with Color Me Beautiful as well. So everything that we're using is available to you to be able to work with your clients as well.
So our next product is going to be the chestnut eyeshadow. This is kind of like a tip that we like to use here. Now you're just going to grab a little bit of the product, and you're only going to work this into the top of the ear to really get that defined look.
Mm-hmm.
So we're only going to blend that right along here. You can see how dramatic that makes that contour, but still really natural into her hairline.
So this is now, you've moved now to the chestnut. We're using actually an eyeshadow, ladies. So listen, all of our products are, basically non-comedogenic. So you're not going to have to, it doesn't matter whether you're using a blush on the eyes or an eyeshadow on the cheeks. All of the products are safe to use anywhere on the face. So don't hesitate to do what you need to do, use what you need to use in order to get the look.
Right. So this really helps define that cheek, especially from a straight-on view. You're really going to see that crease go up.
Right. So
the next thing I think we want to talk about is probably baking the face.
Okay.
Now, this is really great for the customers if they're going to be out for a long time or they want to keep their look very flawless throughout the entire day. So I'm taking, this is going to be launching soon in Color Me Beautiful, the Invisible Make Me Matte powder, I believe. So all we're going to do is swirl onto our kabuki brush as much as we possibly can. Look at that.
Okay.
Powder's falling everywhere. Really want to load that brush up.
Baking.
Yes.
Okay, we're getting ready to bake the face. Woohoo! And look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Right there on the jawline.
You see how much powder I'm really grabbing.
Sarah, did you use the underglow yet?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
We're going to put that on top to give it a dewy finish.
Okay, so ladies, if you guys have not ordered your invisible oil blotting powder, you need to get it because it is a multi-use product. And again, right now it's in Floyd Roberts, but it will be launching in Color Me Beautiful in the month of September. So just hold tight. But the thing is that, the great thing is that regardless of which brand you use, it's the same identical powder. But you can see everything kind of coming into proportion as Sarah continues to do it. So she's baking right now. So she's going to let that sit for a minute as I knock down everything. That's okay. We're just going to keep right on moving.
Hey, this could be the point where you talk to your customer about skincare.
That's right. That's
anything.
right. That's right.
Right. You really want to let that sit in. Maybe talk about the products that she needs to order, something along those lines. Really get to know her. Tell her about the seasons with opportunities.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Right.
So once you're ready, maybe a couple minutes of letting this sit in, you're just going to go ahead and dust this right back out. And what this also does is I like to do this after the contour because it will help in case you went a little too dark, maybe you made, maybe you went too far in. You can really dust this out and lighten up the contour as much as you want. So don't be afraid because you can always fix anything.
Right. So there are no mistakes that can't be fixed. The only thing you want to make sure, I wouldn't have my customer look at it until you actually finished it, unless it's a teaching moment for her. But if you're doing it as a service where the customer is expecting you to, she wants to see the end result and she doesn't really care how you got there, then that's fine. But if you're teaching, of course, you want to show the customer step by step what you're using so that at the end of your consultation, you're going to write up that order and we're going to add it up. Cash or charge. Cha-ching.
So our next product we're going to be using is Underglow No Makeup Makeup. This is absolutely perfect for highlighting. So what I like to do is rub it between my two fingers to really warm it up because it's also a skincare product here. It has Sinaikin in it, which if you look at on your training sheets is really great for lifting the skin and your customer. So what I would like to do is just put it right on her cheeks and really give that dewy, luminous, youthful looking glow.
Awesome.
The cheekbones right there. And of course, tip of the nose. Off of that. And then the top of the
Cupid's bow. I called it the dimple on top of your lip. Cupid's bow. Okay, so we've got to learn our terminology, ladies.
So just right on the chin to really lighten everything up. Now I already did this on Jen's nose and contoured her nose a little bit. All I did was go along the side with the tan loose powder and along the bottom of the nose with the loose powder and kind of blended that in a little bit so you can see a slimmer nose.
Yeah, absolutely. You can see it.
You're going to have this undergo go up and out. Really push it in. You get a really nice, beautiful highlighted glow.
Looks absolutely beautiful. Regina Jackson is watching, and she's posting saying that she's going to duplicate what she's seeing you do tomorrow because she has a client coming in. Yeah.
So that's really, you can kind of see, I'm going to ask you to go, shake your head back and forth. You can really see that glow that's going on right on
That's fabulous. That looks amazing.
I hope the camera's getting it.
Yeah, it is. It is. That looks amazing.
Now, we were talking earlier about in case any mistakes happen, maybe you over-contoured, over-highlighting. Go ahead. If you do see anything you have, take your translucent loose powder, CMB. You can go in with a kabuki brush, a large powder dome brush, dust it up, and say we over-highlighted or something, you can just go over with the translucent powder, and already it calmed it down. There.
You can see that.
Yep, and maybe you contoured a little too much, you can calm it down. So no matter what, and I can go back in and highlight again.
And yeah, if you whatever you needed to
never
do.
Never too much highlighting. That's my philosophy. So right there.
And one of the things I just want to give a plug to, you'll see in the background this beautiful banner that says "Color Me Beautiful," and not a bad idea for all of us to have one of these, whether it's Color Me Beautiful or Floyd Roberts, because no matter where you go, you are branding yourself, and it's a great image. It'll draw people in. So we thought, so what we're doing now, we are going to start when we come to do Facebook Live from now on. You're going to see either the Color Me Beautiful banner in our background, or you're going to see Floyd Roberts. And these banners are available for you to be able to order. And you can order direct from the company as POP displays. And they are really amazing because it's just a one step. You literally can just take it up from the top. It goes down. It's only about 8 to 12 pounds, so it's very lightweight. It's easy to carry around, whether you're doing, an event or whether you're doing a presentation in someone's home. It's really a great way, and it really makes the space that you're in come alive. Okay, and the other thing too I wanted to share with you is while Sara was doing the baking, and she mentioned the fact that during that time, because when you're doing your client, this is an opportunity for you to do relationship building, okay? And one of the things we talked about on the training last night during the prospecting session was the importance of you getting referrals from every single customer that you are working with. It will make your life so much easier because, cold prospecting is great, and we all need to be able to do it and feel comfortable doing it. But at the end of the day, if you do this thing right in terms of you've got a happy customer, that customer is going to give you names and contact information for people they know, and that gives you instant credibility when you pick up the phone and call them and say, hey, Jen or Sara, your cousin or your friend gave me your information and she told me that you would like the same experience that she got. So, we are using the Facebook Live as really our teaching moments for all things, whether it's demonstrations, selling techniques, marketing techniques, prospecting techniques. So it's all here. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Okay. So look at that face. Now we're going to do her lips. We said that we were going to give her a fabulous lip color so that we can finish it off. And if you guys have been on Color Me Direct Facebook page today, you've seen some postings that Sara helped us with. Sara is our senior marketing manager, by the way, and Jen is our marketing director. So we're excited that we've got our two millennials that are partnering with us today to show you some great techniques that will help you in developing your skills. Okay, so one of the things that we did to post today, we showed you cinnamon as it was coupled with other shades. So what we're going to do is we're using Perfect Plum as the first lipstick that Sarah's going to apply onto Jen. And of course, you know, if you were doing this on a customer, you would use your disposable lip brushes and your sponges and everything else. We're doing this because these are products that we are using here, and nobody else is going to use them. But when you're at, doing your appointments, make sure you have all of your tools so that your customer is comfortable that you're not using the same product on her that you've put on somebody else's lip or face. So again, this is Perfect Plum in Color Me Beautiful, absolutely beautiful on Jen, and then Sarah's going to come back and end with cinnamon. Gina says she's taking notes. Note on, honey. And we are. Let's see who else. We've got a couple of other people on live tonight or today too. So, at any rate, you guys need to get ready for the weekend so that you can touch some faces, sell some product, make some money, and get ready for fall. We're getting ready to change seasons, so this is a great time for your clients that you have to get introduced to some new shades that perhaps they haven't tried before. It's a great time to be able to do it. Absolutely gorgeous. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Oh my good. Hollywood, Vogue magazine, Glamour magazine, oh magazine. So anyway, that's great. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, turn from side to side so they can see the line to the side. Fabulous. And let's thank our fabulous makeup artist, Sara. So anyway, we are going to sign out now. Thank you for joining us. We always love coming to you live on Fridays with our Facebook Live. So anyway, you guys go out there and make it a great day and have a colorful weekend. Bye-bye now.